All right, ladies and gentlemen. When did this show started? See, what's going to be the structure? I don't know what the structure could be. Me just talking shit, right?
Yeah. What do you want to do? Have fun with it. It's relaxed.
I want to have fun, but I want to have fun.
Yeah.
But like, I want to have fun. I'm angry. I have things to celebrate. I have things to be pissed about. I have accomplishments. Yeah, that joint kicking in, son. Accomplishments. I know. It's just my throat is dry right here, son. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Accomplishments. Okay. Yo, it's a lot of shit going on in my brain right now. I have a lot of emotions I'm going through right now, son. Do you see my fucking hoodie? It says FU 2020. This what the fuck my hoodie says. So that's the attitude that I have. It's not a bad attitude to have. Because 2020 was a great year for me, but at the same time, I still want to say, fuck you. Because you made a motherfucker have to work harder. Y'all hear that? This is what 2020 did. 2020 made motherfuckers have to work harder. 2020 made motherfuckers have to think harder, try harder, live harder, fuck harder, chakra harder. It made you just everything harder. If it didn't make you harder, then a lot of people fell to the wayside. Niggas quit. Motherfuckers quit. I didn't quit on 2020. I'm gonna talk about it. Hot. I'm trying not to interrupt. I'm trying not to interrupt. Yo, I'm trying not to interrupt. Yo, I'm trying not to interrupt. 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 Yo, I'm trying not to interrupt. Let me do this. Boom. Hey, y'all. Hey, Deary, talk, nigga. You see I'm typing? How you been? What the fuck you do for New Year's? You just gonna watch me type, nigga? Talk.
I know how easy it is to edit that part out, though. That's why.
Well, then talk while you
what I do?
tell
I don't
me
know.
that.
I haven't done shit, man. I don't care about New Year's. I just sat home. I went to bed. You know what I did for New Year's? I'll tell you what I did for New Year's. I went to bed really early. I went to bed at like 10 p.m. and I woke up at 4:30 in the morning and I went for a hike up in Griffith Park to see the sunrise of 2021. That's what I did.
If I expected anyone to do the whitest possible thing you could do at the whitest time to do it, in the whitest place to do it, it would be David Deary.
Yeah.
David Deary.
And I made that New Year's resolution this year to get Donnell to do more white shit.
Donnell does way more white shit than you, David.
Fuck no.
Dave, you cannot out white shit me, son.
You ever snowboard?
Yeah, I snowboard.
Oh, okay.
Do I fuck with it now? No.
Do you ever perish?
I bet you ain't did more black shit than I did. All right, ask me your white shit. Go ahead.
Camping. But you camped.
I've been camped, right.
Yeah. Is that white shit, camping?
You ever get some pussy you ever get some pussy from a pack of Newports and a cold ass Pepsi, nigga? Huh?
No.
Ask me some more white boy shit.
Yeah, bungee jumping. Did you ever jump off a really big bridge?
I did. I bungee jumped, yeah.
You bungee jumped?
Yeah, nigga.
Oh, I haven't even bungee jumped.
Yeah, I never been. You ever fucked the bitch raw you just met, nigga?
Yeah,
no.
I've done that. I have done that.
That's the same as bungee jumping. That's the same as bungee jumping. You know what's so funny, son? And I know everybody's like, why is everything, why is everything got to be black and white? Why everything got to be black and white? You know why everything has to be black and white? Because for the most part, everything is black and white. You got humanity, then you got black and white. Like people always say, it's always black and white. That's the most troubling issue in America is fucking race. Why do you talk about race all the time? Because it's the most troubling thing.
Yeah.
It's the most troubling thing.
What about surfing? Have you ever gone surfing?
I didn't do surf.
I gotta take you surfing.
Yeah.
Scuba diving?
Yeah, but
That's pretty white.
You know what you just did?
What?
You changed the direction of the show, not listening to what I was saying.
I did. You said, why is it always about race?
No, you didn't let me. This is what you got to do. This is what you're going to do in 2020.
Okay.
You're going to work on your listening skills, okay?
Okay.
All right? And I know you're prepared to say something else, but I was making a very profound statement and a very profound comment.
Well, I apologize,
and
sir.
you just shifted it. And this is that lesson. You know what you did? I'm gonna tell you what you did.
Don't go there.
I'm gonna tell you what you did. You did what everybody accuses me of.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. I thought you were gonna say I used my white privilege to shut you the hell up about race stuff. But
first off, you would never have an opportunity to use a white privilege around me. You could do it around some other motherfuckers, but I would never go for it. Because I would just blow that shit off like, look, Deary just tried to use his white privilege on me.
Exactly.
It could never work.
I'm just curious I want you to do more white shit in 2021 because I saw you.
White shit? What more white shit do you, Deary?
Surfing.
Deary, I'm the river nigga.
Yeah, I know, but there's more. There's more. What more adventurous? Have you scuba dived?
Let me tell you.
Is that white people shit?
I've never scuba dived, but I snorkeled.
Scuba diving could be fun.
It could be doable, but I'm not afraid of that. I won't do it. I don't have a problem doing it.
Well, you don't have to be afraid of it. You're not afraid of surfing. That would be fun too.
No, I'm afraid of surfing.
Oh, you are?
The reason why, because I'm not a power swimmer.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, I like a lot of black people. I'm nice in a swimming pool and I'm nice in water, but in regard to this is what is fascinating to me about people that surf. It's not how well you can surf.
Oh yeah.
It's how well you can swim.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Because I can't even imagine taking a surfboard out there and I come up off my shit and I'm underwater and I don't know if I'm going up or down, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm going this is why black people don't fuck with the ocean. We fuck with some shit, but like ocean, you had to have grew up around a lot of white dudes to fuck with the ocean, because this is the most terrifying breath you could ever take. Is when you underwater and you see this shit going on up there, and you just see light, right? And you don't know what stroke you got to get there. You know you got one stroke to get to the top. It's this, right? And then if you hit that joint and you get to, you are not fucking with waves no more.
We gotta get you surfing.
No, I'm not gonna surf.
It's crazy when you get under the water and it's like a washing machine. That's rough.
Yeah, but I think that me was talking about race was a lot fucking better.
All right, let's talk about race then. It's a rough.
I mean, I know, but like I was on some damn Dr. Martin Luther King shit.
You were.
Right? And right in the middle of it.
I took that from you.
Yo, right in the middle of it, you said, you said, hey, you want to surf? Yo, how do you do that? But
it was easy.
It was very easy. And the thing,
you'll get there. Go back.
The thing that's why everybody's like everything's about race, because race is the biggest shit
in this country. Yeah, in this country.
Charlemagne the God, he said something, and I don't really fuck with him like that, but every once in a while, at least with me, I know his fans think he's brilliant and all that shit, but every once in a while he'll say something that I'm like, it's kind of dope. And he said that he's frustrated with people keep talking about this isn't America. He said it is America. But now, like, everybody's starting to feel it. Everybody, you're like, why? Oh, it's because I'm black. In some cases, it is. It's because I'm white. In some cases, it is. And like, I don't want to even like go on a politics side or choose a side or I hate them, they hate me. But the incident with the fucking Trumpers,
yeah,
because you got like Trumpers, then you got people that support Trump. People that support Trump, not really Trumpers.
Right.
Some of they're not Trumpers. They support Trump, but
they're not like diehard. They're not going to be around in a month.
They're not wearing bear horns. They're like, well, I'm really going to miss that tax break.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, well, there goes my small business. It's those. But the ones that was, I swear to God, one of the funniest scenes I think I've seen on television in a while has been watching white folks with no teeth dressed up like animals and Star Wars characters and shit scale a wall It's hilarious.
You
Son.
see the dude fall off?
Huh?
You see the dude fall off the
Yo,
wall?
they made a goddamn Mario commercial about that shit.
Oh, I seen that shit. Oh, they gotta make the Sonic the Hedgehog when he falls. The fucking
Everything.
the rings fly.
For me, everybody was upset, and it was the most entertaining shit I watched in a while. And this is what I said to myself. I saw the motherfuckers start coming over those gates and those barriers and shit. And I said to myself, man, somebody gonna get shot.
No doubt.
Yo, I was like, this is what I said to myself. I said, one of them niggas is about to get shot. I said, and he won't be black. I'm like, somebody gonna bust shots. And it's not like, and I'm telling you, man, I don't wish death on anybody or anything like that, but I'm just echoing what the internet was saying. Like the white chick that was in the military, this kind of hurt my feelings because she was a military vet and an Air Force vet. I was like, that's fucked up. Right? But she opened that door. Fuck! Yo, I know it's not funny, but here's the thing. When you have so much hate and people feel hate, you have so much hate in your heart, it's hard for a person to feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard. Because, like, there's nothing funny about that. But I'm telling you, on the internet, people's like, well, that's what, because they know where she was coming from. They know where the energy was coming from. And it don't matter. People can make this argument, what is Donald Trump's legacy? A lot of people are not going to know. It stirred up a lot of shit. A lot of people are not going to know really what his legacy was, if it was anything. I didn't see him making good on any of his campaign promises. None of that.
I don't think he's gonna have a good legacy, bro.
And here's the thing. For whatever people like he did this, whatever for the economy or whatever, for whatever they say, like he signed programs where people are coming home from prison for like minor offenses, all that. But the motherfucker creates so much hate. It's just hard to be happy about anything. It's unfortunate.
How do you feel about like holding people accountable? Like some people are saying that Rudy Giuliani is responsible, Don Jr. is responsible, Donald Trump's responsible. Do you feel like
they're responsible?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they're responsible. It's just like it's the tip of the iceberg. They're not responsible. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that they say, it's like a code language they had. You know what I'm saying? They say certain things like, oh, I know what you're saying. We know what we got to go do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they're responsible because there is nothing they could do to stop the energy and the hate that these people had in their heart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, no,
that might have been the
not to stop it. Did they
tip
do
of the
something
iceberg.
to start it though? That's what I mean.
They helped it. They helped it along.
Right.
They
Is
helped
that
it along.
illegal or is that legal or what?
I'm
what's
sure
up?
it's illegal, but what I'm saying is like they helped it along, but it was going to be small pockets of that anywhere.
Of course, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Because their energy, the people that went to the march, their energy was like they wanted to be heard and they were pissed. So either they were going to be pissed marching there, or they was going to be pissed in Walmart when they bumped into a black person. They was going to be pissed somewhere else. They was going to be pissed, but that was just one place where they all could come and be pissed together. And they looked like fucking fools because my thing is like this. I can't believe that anybody could be so loyal to something or someone that like is a factual liar. Like,
yeah.
Like everything that they're selling you is not the truth.
Yeah.
It's like
they still think he's gonna win. I swear to God, there's still people online that are like, it's all deep ops. They're waiting. They're like on the inauguration day, they're gonna swoop down. They're gonna arrest Joe Biden, and Donald Trump's gonna be inaugurated. Watch. Trust me. Watch.
What's going to start happening is it's going to be some people getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, I don't want to encourage anything, but, and I've said this on the podcast before, you have a lot of people are at the point where they say, it's whatever. It's whatever. I don't give a fuck. And when someone gets to a point where they say, it's whatever, I don't give a fuck, that means they don't care about any consequences. That means that they're going to be going whatever chakra that is, they're going to be going outside of that, and they don't care.
It's not the second one.
It ain't the second one. The second one, I won't even march. The second one almost cost me my vote in like 2012. Yo, this girl was on my chakra, and I was supposed to go vote for Barack. This white chick was on my chakra, son, so hard.
She had it spinning?
Yo,
She had it spinning?
I was like, this bitch trying to suck my vote out of me. I was like, how dare you? Whipped my penis out of her mouth, went and voted, and came back and say, now fuck politics, back to business. You know, but you know what? It doesn't really have to get ugly. Because people haven't seen white folks act and look that way in a while. This is like, I don't know when the last time white people have been embarrassed to be white.
Great point.
You know, I don't remember the last time a white person was like, that's not how we act. I'm not that type of wigger. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that type of, like, now you guys have to answer the question. Y'all been trying to get us, like, what type of whitey are you?
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm Jewish, so I'm not in that crowd, thank God.
You don't think it was not no Jewish fucking Trumpers out there?
I mean, I mean, I'm sure there are, but it's a Nazi crowd, so it's not really welcoming, to be honest with you. When you see a guy with a Auschwitz, Camp Auschwitz hoodie on.
This is what black people need to do. We need to do what white people think they do. We need to step back and just let them do their thing.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? They step back. You know, and it's so funny because white people they were like, okay, watch this happen. Watch. They're going to start looting and stuff. They just and on their white people like this. And on day 3, they'll start looting. Look at them going over the fences with the televisions.
Shoot them.
That's what we need to do. We need to just sit back like that Michael Jackson meme, sit back and just watch because this shit is entertainment. Because I did not know patriots was so, well, in this case, the ones I saw, because I do have some patriots that are my friends, right?
Right.
I just did not understand, but a patriot could be foolish enough to give his address and his full name with no mask on. See, they've been telling y'all to wear a mask. You don't want to wear a mask. Yo, guess what? Guess who's all going to jail? The motherfuckers that don't want to wear a mask.
Yep.
Yo, them motherfuckers were so proud. This dude was like, my name is Cleethorf Henry, and I'm going to tell you what we came to do. What? That's what we did.
Right.
The answers are, it is so entertaining. It's so entertaining that all you got to do is just let them keep talking, and then white folks will be like, yeah, we're not going to be a part of that.
Did you see the guy who was wearing his work pass? He was wearing his work.
Yo, this is Derry. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go for it.
But this is the interesting part to me. People ask the question, what if? Yo, it's such a dumb question. What do you think would have happened if they were black? Nigga. Yo, what if we were black? They got that picture of them standing guarding the same building for the Black Lives Matter. If that, the first nigga that rung the doorbell. No, it would have been like, not even no, yeah, we going in. If a dude had been like, pew, pew, it could have been like Amazon. If it was black and the organization registered to get the permits for that and it was black, it would have been they would have been shooting outside of helicopters, dogs, water hoses and shit, fucking Chinese stars, nunchucks. They would have fucked them up, man. But you know what? One thing this election showed was, I really believe, the power of the black vote. Yo, the black vote.
Yeah, man.
The black vote did the goddamn thing.
Georgia
flipped it.
In
a regular election and in a runoff.
That's
flipped it. And I'm going to tell you why. This is how I know the black vote meant so much. Because in Georgia, in those counties or whatever, when all the ballots were tabulated and everything, then it started going to like areas where they know niggas was at. They know niggas and nigga lovers was over there. Oh, that area over there, Fulco County? Oh, yeah, the white bitches love black dick over there. Also, I've got that. Yo, once it started hitting that shit, but I'm gonna tell you why this was so big. Because for the most part, up until now, you lucky if you get a black person to get involved with the general election, let alone this sub shit. Niggas like this, oh, it's still some more voting? I thought we already voted. Who we got to vote for? Think about that. For them to flip Georgia like that, right? One time, and that could have been all you asked for black people for a long time. You'd be like, whew, I know we really wore you out. We even had to come up with music and everything. But then when fucking Stacey Adams got together, talking about holding a grudge and putting it down, man, and this is what was so missing in the black community. And I had a conversation with this guy that was down with civil rights, this older guy. I forget his name. He was on my Instagram. But he said it. He said, in a trembly voice, he said, what we need to do, and this was in the height of Black Lives Matter, like everybody was talking about it. He said, what we need to do is we need to organize. And people took that for granted, what organizing really meant. What organizing means, you call this person, I call this person. Who do you have that's influential that could push this message or at least bring some awareness to it? And for motherfuckers to vote in a general election, they come back and do those runoffs with the same passion and feel it the same way as it was the regular election. But I'm gonna tell you, whoever came up with this campaign probably sealed the deal in Georgia.
Stacey Abrams, I'm sure.
No, her plan, but under, like, they had a video. And it was a Ludacris song, move, bitch, get out the way, bitch, get out the way, move, bitch, get out the way, right? That was Ludacris song, right? They had a campaign with Mitch.
Right, move Mitch.
Yo.
That's funny.
That shit, I was like, how do you get black people to vote? Put it in a song. They was TikToking that shit. It sounds so simple. Move, Mitch, get out the way, oh. It's not anything different from when Donald Trump finds something that gets his base electrified and they ride with it.
Right.
But they came through. And now, and like, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens now.
Right, it's going to be insane. Like,
most important, this was
no excuses now. Like, fucking defund the police. Let's go.
That's not going to be everybody's argument, and that may not happen like that.
It won't matter whose argument it is because the people are in control of the Senate. So if AOC brings it up and once, like, if somebody writes a bill in the House and they back it and bring it to the...
You can defund the police. You can defund the police all you want, right? But what's like... Know the problem, but what is going to be the solution after that?
Well, the solution...
When people hear defund the police, they think,
I understand.
Yeah, motherfucker, they lose their money, they lose their jobs.
It's diverting the money.
Now that's the question. And now, okay, people don't understand that. The average person, when you say defund the police, they mean like, oh, they about to lose their pension. You know, they're about to. People don't understand what it really means.
No, it just means diverting the money into better things, rebuilding
It means not having so much money for overtime.
Right.
Because with the police department, overtime is a straight scam.
Oh, it's basically just not buying them tanks and shit. They don't need tanks. They don't need fucking military weapons.
Yes, you do.
I don't know.
Let me tell you something now. Now it all depends on who's going to drive those tanks. They're going to need all that type of shit because some crazy shit is about to happen. They're going to need all that. But when they get those tanks, what they need, they don't need that fucking cop that was a pussy in high school. That he got a badge now he think he's tougher than everybody.
Right.
Now he got that sense of power.
Right.
Because of those things, it's going to be other problems that we're going to have where you're going to need that line of defense. But who's driving that? Yeah. Who's responsible for that? They're going to need, nigga, if I saw 1,000 of those Trumpers coming my way with their bones and skulls and all that type of shit, I would want the biggest gun the police department can offer me. And I don't want no silence on that. I want niggas to hear this shit going off.
I mean, I gotta say they were pretty tame. Like it could have been worse.
Who is tame at the Capitol?
Yeah.
You said the police were pretty tame?
No, the whole situation was pretty tame. They killed one person. One guy tased his own balls and died.
Yo, bruh, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, they were pretty tame, right? But here's the thing. They were pretty tame. It could have been a lot more shit. It could have been, oh, they were peaceful once they got in. But what I'm saying is, they broke into shit. They broke the law. They broke the law that it was a nigga going through them doors. The whole front row would have been fired the fuck up.
And guess what? If they shot 50 people yesterday, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be here saying like, well, that was. I mean, it's the Capitol.
Yeah.
It's the fucking Capitol.
Right.
Like, I mean, when they burned the Wendy's down, if they fucking like arrested 60 people that night, I'd be like, well, I don't know, man. That's not really the equivalent.
You know what is the equivalent?
That's not even the equivalent.
You know what equivalent is? You know what the equivalent is?
What is?
It's going, now this is, you want white people to have problems? Real problems where they fucking go crazy? Go to the Upper West Side of New York, right? And burn down 3 Starbucks within a 10-mile radius. And we will see the National Guard. You'll see so much spandex pants with fucking rescue dog fur on it. You would see a change. Burn down a Starbucks. Listen, I'm telling
Wait, are you telling people to burn down a Starbucks?
Yeah, motherfucker. I'm telling you to do that right now. Fuck that. I'm telling you I'll do it right now. I'm Donald Trump right now. Burn down.
You know what you got to do.
Yo, until they give Dave Chappelle his money, burn down every Starbucks. Fuck it. Fucking Frappuccino, latte, mocha, skinny. Give me a name. Give me an order. Pumpkin latte spice. It's fall, bitch. Burn that shit down, and we'll see some motherfucking change. Find your spark. Burn it down.
Find your spark.
Yo. Find your spark.
Find your spark.
Yo, I've been on Find Your Spark. The reason why I've been on Find Your Spark is so, I don't know if this is full circle, but over the summer, situation with Yellow Springs and everything that could have been bad about 2020, that could have happened bad, we figured out a way to flip it. And basically, I found my spark in Yellow Spring. And recently, I was lucky enough to be a part of one of the biggest animated films. Is it safe to say in the history of animation?
I think it is, yeah.
It's not being cocky, just these are facts.
It's up there, yeah.
It's up there. You got Toy Story. What do you got?
Finding Nemo was pretty big.
Finding Nemo, Toy Story, Incredibles. What else?
Watership Down.
Watership Down.
That's
In and
cult.
Out.
That's cult.
In and Out. What else?
Toy Story, Finding Nemo, Inside Out, I guess.
Give me the list. Give me official list. Give me a factual list.
I'll give you a list.
Okay. No, you can still talk. You don't listen. You don't like talking, son. She can do that. No, here's the thing. This is what I'm saying.
South Park the movie. I think, dude, honestly, I think Finding Nemo.
That was horrible, son.
Toy Story.
There's other ones. In and Out. What else?
Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Oh, yeah, The Incredibles.
The Incredibles.
Lion King.
So, okay, let's just take those right there. That's probably like $30 billion budget for roughly. Right? These joints.
Frozen.
All of these movies are minimal $150 million to make.
Right.
That's nothing to do with the advertising and everything.
Right.
I was lucky enough to be a part of that.
It's wild to see you because I feel like now that it's like out and you've seen it, like maybe you've like grown even more proud of it or something. You know what I mean? Like you have like. I was already when I booked it. When I got it, I was already proud. You're excited, but you're more excited now.
You know why I was excited? This was crazy shit. This is how I was on Soul. My agent called me and said, Pixar Disney wants to make you an offer for their next animation. He didn't say they wanted you to record your voice. I was like, who the fuck makes me an offer? Because for years, I go out on audition. I'm not really an audition person. It's like 50-50. But whenever I'm on set, I kill a shit, right? And for years, I was like, no. Then I was like, wait a minute. I've been doing this long enough there's got to be some people that know me, that are fans of mine, that like, I want to work with him. And I was like, maybe we should focus on finding the people that like me instead of audition for the people that don't give a fuck about me. I was like, so many no's and shit, son. I was like, yeah, I know it's some niggas out here, right? And when I was like, who the fuck just makes me offer on something like that? And that's what it was. I never auditioned. Somebody on that Pixar team wanted me to be in that movie.
That's dope.
Here's another story that people don't know about it. Interesting, and not to discredit who was the lead, but Pixar aggressively was after Dave Chappelle. And it was so funny because when I walked in, they looked at me like, what happened to your boy, right? They was like, yeah, we wanted your boy, but we had to fuck with you, right? They wanted him for the lead. This conversation, there's no slight of, like, now that I look at it, the Jamie Foxx, if Dave would have did it, he would have probably smashed it.
Right.
Jamie did it, he smashed it, but it was just that opportunity. And I was like, who? I never really found out who did it, but somebody on that motherfucker fucked with me. I want to say, I know y'all gonna say, go ahead and pick the black guy. Kemp. Mr. Powers. I'm saying my nigga, he was the only nigga on all of these white people. I was like, it might not have been him, but it felt like it was him. And it was so dope, man, because first time I went there, they was adamant about, you got to bring your son out here to the Pixar studio. That's some baller shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, and this is when my son was really excited about The Incredibles, right? So the first time I went to Pixar, I walk in, and it's Pete Docter, it's Kim Powers, it's Dana Murray, and it's a whole bunch of other white dudes. This one dude looked like Scrooge, but he's like a fucking animation legend. I'm so fucked up that I don't remember. I didn't know nothing about animated motherfuckers.
Right.
But it's every Oscar-winning producer, director, editor, craft service got an Oscar. You know what I'm saying? It's all of these motherfuckers. And they greet me, and I walk in, and they just walking around looking at me, and we talking and shit. And I'm going through a Pixar studio, and like I'm talking to people that could not change my life, but give my career a big boost.
Definitely.
A big boost. And I'm oblivious to all that. All I'm saying to myself is my son. Yo, like all these motherfucking Oscar motherfuckers, right? They like, so we worked with so-and-so and we were doing Toy Story and then the objective of this, and I'm like this, nigga. I was saying to myself, my son is gonna come in here, he gonna run straight down that hallway. Like, they gonna be like this, whose nigger baby is this, right? I knew they could be like this, someone never seen a Pixar studio. I was like this, I knew it and I was laughing. I warned him. Pete Docter was talking to me. I was like, yeah, my son, he about to tear all this shit up. He coming through here. And then he was like, hey. And then he said, Daddy! And it was, wow, the Dash character. Because right at that time, he was Dash. He run through the house like, Dad, I got super speed.
Right.
He was
wow,
that person.
That's amazing.
And then he saw these big ass shit. So they're giving us a tour of all the Pixar. It's fucking amazing.
Right.
We're going to all these offices, and then my son is just going haywire on everything. He think everything's a trampoline and shit. Then he was jumping on this one leather chair, and she was like, and this was the original chair in Walt Disney's office, right? And I'm like, nigga, you just bounced our check away. Our check just bounced. He's like, Daddy, look, win. But they made us feel so good. And then when I went into because I've heard, yo, you got a distinct voice, whatever, but I'm not a voice. I'm not trained to be a voice.
Oh no, but you're fucking sick, bro. Like,
but yeah,
no, you're good. You're man.
But listen,
you're good at that shit.
Listen,
you never trained though.
I don't have the training, so I do it my way.
Right.
My way is like, you got professors go up there and be like, bop, 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 drop it. Me, it's like this. I got to be like, oh, yeah, I'm getting warmed up now. Right?
Right.
My shit is like, I hate reading out loud anyway.
Yeah.
Right? And then a nigga don't never want to get no reading glasses. So the first, I'm like, it could be nervous.
What's it like in there? Like, is it
in that room?
Yeah, because it's crazy. Like, They got the
They have
iPad, or like, do they have like the? How do you read it? Is it like a script, or is
It's
it
a script.
iPad, or?
This shit is like, it's like some 007 shit, right? Like, I've been to places you got to fix the mic and shit. They hit buttons. Shit be like,
Oh shit!
shit is like, right? Like,
Wow.
And you got your one section right here. And then they was like, you need glasses? I was like, I don't need no motherfucking glasses. And then they was like, you might want to try it. Do you see this? Like all these reading glasses and shit.
What?
Yeah, then they got an apple over here. They got pineapple juice. They got all the little tricks you use to pineapple. It's something that does to your throat.
For real?
Pineapple juice. All these little tricks. They got this. That's this Pixar, bro.
Yeah.
I got to tell you this whole situation. This Pixar. This is the shit. This is big time. Everybody in this bitch got an Oscar.
Yeah.
It's like Oprah's like, and you got an Oscar, and you got an Oscar. Everybody got an Oscar. The only nigga have an Oscar was me. And I don't even know how I got there. I never asked somebody, like, who the fuck picked me, right? So I started reading it, and in this right in front of you, like about 10 feet away, it's a table, a long table, and it's all of those, you know, when someone wins the Oscar, and all those guys that go up to the stage.
Yeah.
It's all of them.
Those dudes.
Them all that we did it. They like, we did it. Oh, yeah, oh, good job, Pete. You know, it's those guys. They're right in front of you in the same space. And then over to this way, it's another room, and it's 7 motherfuckers that got Emmys.
Right.
And they're looking at you. And then behind you, they got the glass, like the police glass, where you're not supposed to know it's police. You know that fucking one-way glass?
Two-way, one-way glass, two-way glass.
They got that, and it's like,
one-way glass. What's it called?
It's like, oh shit, and everybody is looking at your mouth. And I'm like, did I get it? And then I was like, oh, I don't know if I got it. Did I get it? But you know how I know I got it? Because at that level, they don't move forward until they got it.
Yeah, they ask you to do it again.
Yeah, well, do it again. Would they do it again? Like, they were really cool about not wanting to over-direct it because they chose me for a reason.
Right.
So they was like, how do we get him into this? So they don't go as hard. And I'm not trained, so I know it could be frustrating because I'm like, okay. And then it's so funny. Y'all would never know this. I wish we could get the outtakes of me because people were like this. Oh, man, you only said one time. They probably cut out 5 sons. Yo, it's a lot of sons made the editing floor, son. So and it was so much shit. But it was like, because like sometimes I wasn't getting their flow, so I had to add the extra shit to get to my shit. So like I would be into something like, and that's how it is, Joe. And then I would be like, yeah, you feel me, nigga? Right? Yo, I'm telling you the truth. Yo, I swear to God.
Would they trip out, or would they just be like, nah, they were loving it?
Whatever. Like I was so not Disney. If you see the words that was in my shit, I was like, fuck out of here, son. But it helped me get into the groove.
Right.
Like, whatever. And I remember one time Kim was like this, yes, right? So, meanwhile, I don't know how important this scene is to the movie because you don't get the whole movie.
Right.
I don't know the backstory of it. I don't know that scene was not in the original script.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that Kim Powers, he texted Pete Docter at night and said, if we're going to do the neighborhood, we got to be in the barbershop. And he was talking about his experience with the barbershop and everything. Pete Docter was like, write the scene. That was an added scene.
Oh, okay.
So that means they probably had to find me after it had to. That makes sense.
That scene's amazing. Oh, so they had the whole movie like already worked on?
Yeah. And
wow.
Then that was an added scene.
Oh, it's amazing.
It was an added scene. And it was so weird because I think everything that Kemp was trying to explain to them about the barbershop, when I came in and interviewed them, I echoed his thoughts. Right. I echoed what a barbershop means to a black person in the hood. I echo what it means for a father to take his son to the barbershop. I echoed what the conversation that goes on. You know what I mean? The camaraderie. I echoed all of that type of shit. And I know, now I can see why he was smiling at certain things I was saying. Because it was like, I told y'all. And
Yeah.
they were so connected to detail. Like Aletha, I forget her name. She was a jazz woman that gave him the break. Even with her hair, they showed me a picture of her hair, right? And I was like, God damn. I said, that's a motherfucking bush, right? And they were like, bush? What do you mean? I was like, that bush I was like, just stop it for a second. I said, it just looks so good. I said, and I know women make an argument, well, the reason why I wear extensions and weave and stuff, because I want to have other options, different looks. I understand that. I said, I understand that. But I also said that there is no better feeling for a man to be able to run his hand through a woman's hair, and if that's a natural bush, a natural, clean bush, that's the best shit. Then they explained to me that they, with her bush, her hair, they hand drew each hair individually. That's why it looks like a real fucking afro. They did that, and they really paid attention to the smallest details, up to a way a barber has his finger in your hair when he's doing the razor blade.
Right.
The whole thing, so much detail. But the interesting story about that, so the first time I went, I had an amazing session. They was like, oh my God, you were great, blah, 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 blah. They let my son get anything out the gift shop. I visited a couple of my friends. It was crazy, right? That was the first time. So a couple weeks later, 3 weeks later, they called me again and say, Pixar wants you to come back. I'm like, I killed it so hard, they're going to even add scenes. Look, I'm like, they're going to even add scenes. So that's what I was thinking. That's what wasn't the case. What happened was, when they do these scripts, they might switch it, and you got to come back.
Yeah, they rewrite the script.
They rewrite it.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
think they're going to add shit. No, we're going a different direction. But this time, the studio I went to this time, it wasn't in Berkeley. It was in Newport Beach.
Uh-huh.
And it was at this little fucking studio. It was like this little, it felt like a little closet. Yo, the air conditioner wasn't working. I think I fucking got fucked up the night before. They was like, Jamie is coming. You want to see Jamie? And I went in that booth, and I was sweating in that bitch, son. That shit wasn't sounding right. Nobody was giving me the thumbs up or anything. Yo, they was looking at me like, right? I'm like, oh, shit, nigga. I was like this, I'm not going to the premiere.
Oh.
I was like this, I'm not going to the premiere, right? I was like, there's no way I'm going to premiere. Because I'm like this is Disney Pixar. They don't got time to fuck with me. Then I saw somebody, because they get voices, like, I guess it's like, say, like the stand-in voices to go against certain shit. So I was listening to one of the tapes of the person that stood in for me, their voice. I was like, why didn't you get into this nigga? He wasn't Donnell. He didn't have my name. So I swear, I thought I tanked that fucking shit. They was like, you want to wait for Jamie? I was like, man, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't want to see nobody. Dana Murray didn't look me in my eyes. Pete Docter was like, Kip was the only one like, my nigga, right? And I was like, and I went home, I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be in that Pixar shit. I don't think I'm going to the premiere. I kept saying that. I was like, I'm not, they're going to replace me. And Hollywood don't have to tell you anything. I said, they're going to fucking replace me. And then I was coming from somewhere. I was at LAX airport. I get off the plane. I look down, Kemp Powers is there. That's the black guy who wrote the scene. And I looked down, I said, oh, shit, nigga. I said, I ain't going to the premiere, huh? He was like, what are you talking about? I said, my scene, right? He said, oh, I was just looking at you. He said, oh, my God, I love you. See, the motherfucker flipped his laptop open.
And showed it to you?
And showed it to me.
Oh, shit. And then you were like, I'm going to the premiere.
I'm going to the premiere. And I was like, this, you got to understand, this is what 2020, this is why I say, fuck you, 2020.
Right.
I was going to the premiere. I'm going to the premiere. I'm already planning it. My son is going to walk the red fucking carpet at a Disney Pixar joint. I'm like, this is going to be fire.
Damn.
And then COVID said, you're not going to the premiere. That was supposed to come out in May, son.
Right.
They said, you're not going to the premiere. I'm like, fuck. There that goes. You know, people was like, this summer, it was tough. I made it work, but there was some moments that I missed because it was supposed to be in, right? 2 weeks before it came out on Disney Plus, I had the advanced copy of it or a link, and I was watching it. I set up a thing for watching with my son and a couple of his young friends, and I fucked up. I bought Happy Meals. So I'm trying to play the movie. Then the Happy Meals came on before I came up.
Oh yeah, they were not trying to see it, huh?
Yo, once them Happy Meals dropped, son, I was like, Austin, here come my part. I'm the barber. They was looking at me like, Daddy, you don't have any hair. What do you need a barber for?
Oh.
They just tapped out of the whole shit, right? So I was like, damn, my son don't give a fuck about this movie. But then closer to the December release, it started popping up on his YouTube. It started popping up on Nickelodeon. It was popping up on billboards. And for the first time, I was famous. I was finally, not that I wanted to be famous,
Right.
but he felt that shit. Like, basically, he was like, I don't give a fuck about what your father do. My father fuck with Pixar, Disney. And this is why it all came full circle. And the fact that I was in a movie that's in his Happy Meal, nigga. I'm the shit. But the beauty about that movie was it kind of it's kind of like it runs parallel with I think my life
Right.
is and it's going to be.
Right.
Finding a spark, understanding what your purpose is. And that scene particularly resonated with so many people because there are a lot of people out here. There's a lot of people that's followers. There's a lot of people out here that are doing something that might not have been their complete passion, but it provides for them, it gives them their happiness, and that's a win. And that's the shit about it. So if I could say anything, I have to do this right now. Find my spark with this podcast. Again. So, for this being the first podcast of 2021, there will be more. We're going to get on the schedule. Just show